2-0 activated the... Oh, Noah is catching up on Nitro, but he has his truck.
Alright, thank you very much.
For the first back markers. Adil is Sky, he's the first back marker. And here's another battle. Love is against Terragon and...
Outside field as well. He's actually keeping up with really well. He's fast that he goes. Would be.
And I started the stream. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the final race, League B.
What's up?
We are on Boatpark. League A was very, very close. If you have seen it, we have a point difference of 0.2 points. Between Soda and Gustav. Also on your sheet?
No, on my sheet it was 1.3 points.
Oh. Did you give...
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we talk about it later, but it's very, very close. It's not finally decided. But League B is already decided. We have Fantasy as the League B champion. And I think Evergreen is also the team champion, right?
Probably, yeah, at this point. Yeah, they're a whole 170 points ahead. Yeah, I think they've won. Ready to go?
Yes. Okay, wait, someone was still on the track here. Oh. I think he's in the grid. Here we have some people. But I think everyone is in the grid. Blue leader, Oink, Aspirants.
Might have to leave.
Okay, from my side we can start.
We have. Let me go in.
A second. Gosh, if they're ready. Okay, ready to go.
Okay, sprint race. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we still have a special start here. Killalol starting from P1, behind him Beer, then Blue Leader, on shots. Oh, and just Aspirants got stuck in turn 2. We have only 8 drivers. Oink also messed up somewhere and lost positions. Blue Leader comes right here, on shots overtakes. Killalol is still in the lead.
Dude, that was a great start from Onsets. They started from P6 and they moved up to P3 instantly. Oink also started P4 and dropped down to P7, not looking too good for him. And just Esperance did similar, starting P5 and ending up in last place, P8. Overtaking Oink though right now with P7 in his hectic first lap. We got Blue there 0.3 behind Onsets, really following closely. Or was, now he's not. I think he might have bumped. Yeah, so this is a sprint race if you did not know. Sprint races are a different form of qualifying than usual. Normally we do like about 6 minutes, 7 minutes of qualifying heat where they try to get their fastest lap and that determines where they start the race from. But today we're going to do a sprint race, which is a short race with minimal amounts of pits where the results of that sprint race determine where you start from the actual race. right? So Critical, if you finished the race right now, Critical would be P1 at the start of the race, the actual race. So yeah, this is a different form of qualifying, and it definitely shook things up today in League A. I think I qualified a lot higher than I would have normally. We also started the grid was determined for the sprint race based on last race's results. So if you got last place in last race, you gotta start P1 in the sprint race.
Onshots overtook Beer, but I think that was a team order.
Yeah, that looks pretty clean from onsets. But yeah, they're currently 3.5 seconds behind Killer Lol and kind of growing. Killer Lol messed up a little bit last lap on that turn 1 section. But I mean, he seems to be doing all right now. The pits are also pretty interesting. I remember in my League A sprint race just an hour ago, I pit very early on, like lap 1, and I got past so many people by the end of it because they had not clean air and they were getting slowed down by someone. So I just undercut all of them and started pretty near the front. I think I started P4 in my race. So interesting to see Just As Prince and Ultra doing that strategy. We'll see how that turns out for them. Otherwise, Blue did not get the pit. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, do you know what's wrong there?
No, I do not.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do the pit region.
Yeah, maybe that helps.
Yeah.
Okay, here we have Beer now holding up Sap. And also Oinked. I remember the last race at Mementos, and the gaps of all drivers was so close. The whole race we had one big group for P1 from the start to the end. It was so exciting last race. And now we have Beer right behind Sap, in front, I mean. And it looks also like that. Wait, let me find them. Aspirants and Altro. Very close. Oh, 3 people pitting now. Interesting. All in the same lap. Onshots has the fastest lap. Is that a new feature?
Don't believe so.
Because you see in the scoreboard that it's
Oh, the underline?
Yeah,
I think that's
underline.
been there for a long time. Yeah, it's been there for a long time.
Oh, and what's that?
Sidebar.
Altro
Oh.
barely overtook Esperance. Oh, and now that was not 100% clean. But the game is not over yet.
Pretty close though. Ultra's falling a little bit far behind. He's right on Esperance's ghost. It depends on his ping, and Esperance's ping based on where Ultra sees the ghost. But yeah, now he falls completely behind the ghost and
Oh, and I
still
see
behind.
here are some pitters.
Mhm.
Killalol, and he got overtaken by Onshots. And
Dude.
Oink D.
Almost got overtaken by Bill.
Oink D lost a lot of positions in the pit. Blue leaders.
Yeah.
Oh, blue leader was not in the pit, or wait, that was wrong.
No, I think Blue did one pit.
Yeah, the
gonna have
pit
to
was not counting by the plugin.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to Esperance? He lost every position. I think in a fight to blue, but also Oink was involved. Okay, we are in lap 6. 2 more laps to go. And that will be the start order then for the main race. Top 8 gets points. That means all participants here in the race will get points.
So yeah, a little bit about the points. Basically, P1 gets 8 points, and then P2 gets 7 points, and so on until I believe 8 gets 1 point, and then P9 gets 0. But we don't have P9. to compare, basically P1 in a normal race gets 25 and P2 gets 18. So 8 points is actually a good amount. Like if you get P2 in the actual race and P1 in the sprint race, that's like better than getting P1 in the actual race and P9 in the sprint race. So like P1 in the sprint race is actually a large chunk of points. So we're gonna see onshots here, unless they mess up catastrophically in this last lap of theirs. They're probably gonna rein in these 8 points to get a huge buff. Not to mention they actually start from P1, so it's like the sprint points are crazy now that I think about it. It's like, yeah, you start from P1 and you also get 8 points. That's huge. Because some P1, especially on this track, is huge.
Sprint points can change a lot, as we saw it in League A.
Yeah.
Gustav won the sprint race and Soda Soka only got 7s, and it nearly destroyed the championship for Soda.
Yeah.
Because I think in a normal qualifying, Soda would have been at least in top 3 in a direct fight
absolutely.
with Techno.
For sure. Alright, here comes Onshots on their final lap. Or they're finishing their final lap, getting P1 in the sprint race. Nice job to him.
Killalol on P2.
Onshots kicked ass today, and he kicked ass today in League A. He's a League B driver, so I mean, like, it's not too surprising to see him start P1.
And Esperance. Okay, Esperance. Wait, where was Blue leader?
He did the pit didn't count.
Yeah, but which position?
I said P3.
Okay. Oh, and Gustav and Soda Soka are still here.
Oh my god.
Right, who got P2? Was it Killer? Right.
Yeah.
Killer, how does it feel to win the championship?
I'm nowhere near the championship. That's yeah.
You won the championship.
Nah.
No, you didn't.
Why are you doing Captain Noah cosplay?
You did in our hearts, don't worry.
Elbows up.
You're just shitting on the commentators, man.
Are you interested in Minecraft and racing? Then you should join the Boatrace World Championship. We are a Minecraft racing league where we race with boats on ice. We have 4 different leagues: League A, League B, League C.
No. I hate this. I actually hate this.
And we are back in the race with the special start order here. Only BRWC exclusive. And we have Onshots starting on P1 and Killalol behind.
Ready to start?
Yes, I'm ready. And the drivers also seem to be ready. I don't know about Altro.
Yeah.
Altro is there. That means we can start.
Give me like 20 seconds.
Okay, okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, we are starting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Stinky dead, but now we are starting. On shots, P1, Killerloy right behind. Blue leader got bumped.
And bumped. Loses a bunch of positions. Almost, he's in last place now, such for blue. But yeah, Onslaugh's taking clear P1. Killo being challenged by Saab gets bumped though and is now in danger of Ultra. And just Esperance, who goes a little bit wide. Ultra mows on the inside, gets overtaken in P5, I believe that is. Yeah, Onslaught is gone. Not gone, but like yeah. No
He is
opposition.
far away. Oh,
Yeah, like still definitely like within striking range if he messes up, but like it's pretty clean of a start for him, which makes sense. He's P1. That's what happens. Yeah, Blue moving his way back up, overtaking Oinked there. Let's see, just turn 1. Onsets just did get like a really good position in League A, so he has warmed up, especially like for racing on Boatpark. So I wouldn't be surprised, or like I'd be surprised if he makes a bunch of mistakes.
this
I mean-
race here will also probably decide the second position of Sauber, BMW and Corvette. Sauber has more points in the championship, like 20 I think, or 15. Yeah, 15. And yeah, but Onshots and Beer are Corvette drivers, and Sepp and Esperance are BMW drivers. So both teams have 2 drivers today, and currently it looks pretty balanced by the points of them. I'm not 100% sure which team has more, but if they finish balanced today, that would mean Sauber gets P2 in the championship.
For sure. Something I noticed that Kittle is going for this hard block stop after the turn 1 wall tap, which is interesting. He was at a gap of 1.9, but then it shrunk to 1.45 on onsets, who didn't do the block stop. But that is a pretty risky strategy, especially for like a League B driver. I can imagine, I guess, a League A driver going for it, but League B seems a little bit sketchy. He mows it up on the inside, that's going to cost him. He's going to have to do a lot more block stops to catch back up. Like, the block stops are obviously faster, but if you mess up, you lose a lot of time. So I'm surprised to see that he's going for it. I guess he must really want this P1. Let's see, Onshot's going into this turn 1 section. Surviving
Yeah,
just
but
fine.
also-
Let's see if Kilolo gets the block stop. He does. He keeps going for these block stops. Interesting.
Killerloy
I
and
think he-
Sepp are not that far from Onshots.
No, they really aren't. It gets a large number of seconds, but like they're still like relatively close in terms of space because of the overall like average speed of the track. If you're going faster, then the gap seems larger in terms of space, but in terms of time, it's the same. So this track doesn't have that much high speed necessarily, so they're gonna appear close together. Another cool part about this track is that there's not many walls around the track. I'm not talking about like wall tappable walls. I'm talking about like walls that obstruct your vision. So you could look around if you like have manual cam, or just look to the side of your screen. You can look to see like 2 corners back to see who's around that spot. So like you can have a lot more awareness about the race around you and the people around you. Which I think is really interesting, and it's something that like track builders are not really paying attention to. Kilolo messing up this block stop I was talking about, losing even more time. The gap is now 3.5 seconds. He lost that much time to onsets just by messing up the block stop he keeps going for. So I mean, I'm not sure if it's a good strategy. Well, we'll have to wait and see. He's pretty good on it right now. He's like a 2 for 3 or a 3 for 4 on it right now. So if he only loses half a second, then I mean that's actually pretty good, because he gains half a second for getting it, but loses half a second for losing it. Or missing it. So I mean,
Oh, and Esperance comes out right behind Blue Leader from the pit. So my strategy was not 100% working
no,
for him.
it's not.
Huh. Okay. And who is that? That is Oink also behind them. Beer is pitting, and here we have Sap. Okay, how much time you lose in the pit?
21 if you do it correctly. If you mess up the entrance, I believe you lose like 2 seconds. If you mess up the exit, you lose like 1. Unless you catastrophically mess up the exit, in which case you probably like, lose 1.5 or 2.
Okay.
Currently, Blue Leader is like a couple seconds ahead of Ultra net time.
Okay, let's see if Sepp is pitting to pressure Killer lol. Is he pitting? Yes, he's pitting. And he should stay in front of Blue Leader, different to Aspirants. But he also falls behind Altro.
Ooh, Onset's messed up a little bit. The gap is now 2.5 seconds. It used to be like 4.3. So Killer is gaining like, what, 1.7 seconds? Out of nowhere. Now has Onset's in his sights. Although, we're still a good ways away from an actual battle, because it's still 2.5. When it's around like the 1 second area is when we start paying attention to fights. Like Oinks and just Esperance. Oinks is pretty close, I'd say. Oh, he gets bumped on this turn 3 section.
Who?
Yeah, there goes that fight. Oinked, P7 with just Esperance.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Okay, here is on shots in the first sector. Oh, he messed up the turn a little bit. And Killerloy gains time again. In the same corner.
Yeah, so we don't really have that many drivers today. It's only 8 drivers for a 54-second track, which is about a 1 driver for every 6 seconds ratio, which is actually really like large as a big number of seconds. So it's going to be pretty empty for most of these drivers for the other race. We have a couple people like 2 seconds behind each other, but otherwise like we're only a third of the way in. I'd imagine it's going to spread out a bit more. We're going to have like an average of like 5-second gaps, which is not too eventful, but I mean that's just how it is when you only have 8 drivers on this track. Kill new fast lap, nice. Catching up to Onshots right here. Gap is now 1.7, so he has caught up even more. He dropped 0.8, now 0.85 since that last lap. Onshots maybe feeling the pressure, maybe messing up a little bit. Kill maybe just feeling bloodthirsty, trying to catch up to him so he can destroy him. But yeah, oh, and that's another point too. Onshots maybe messing up that wall tap a little bit. Interesting.
Oh, and Oink lost time on Aspirants.
Oh.
And Aspirants is now pretty close behind Blue Leader.
I'm checking out Kiddo and Onshots for P1 right now. Let's see if Kiddo is this block stop. He does. He nearly taps Onshots back.
That was dangerous.
Now he's right behind. Yeah, he's going for that every lap, and I'm saying that's pretty risky. Like he gains like the gap dropped 0.5 there.
No, I mean the situation was dangerous because he was so close behind Onshot's boat.
He could have totally bumped there for sure. He has Fancy in the back, me being a bad influence. Being like, yo, go for this risky shit. And he's like, aye, Captain. maybe Fancy's not being the best influence. I'm not sure though. I don't know. I don't have voice mod on. Can't hear him.
Killerloy should maybe pit now. He is very close behind Onshots.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. Cause like if they're about the same on pace, then it's not going to do that much. If there's a back market for Onshots, then I mean that might be more beneficial. Which they are coming up on Oinked. They're currently like I'd say like about 10-15 seconds away. He's fighting with BRJ messing up and mowing on the inside of the apex. They're currently fighting, so I mean like if they get slowed down by each other fighting, then like they're gonna Onshots and Killable, P1 and 2 are gonna catch up. Killable messing up a little bit, or I guess getting a little bit held back by Onshots, now 1.8. Honestly, a pit here wouldn't be that bad of an idea, because like they are catching up to these back markers at a staggering pace. So yeah, they're definitely gonna catch them on this next lap if they don't pit. So I'm curious to see who decides to pit. If Onshot decides to pit, that's fair. Then Killable has chance to overtake these two and then not have to pit. Onshuts stays out. Kittle also stays out. He almost went in, but he decided not to. Interesting. Oh, because Oinks is pitting and BRJ stays out, so they're only gonna have to deal with one back marker. But ooh, and Kittle messing up the block stop, losing. I'd say that's at least a second, if not a second and a half. Let's see the gap change. Yeah, that's a second point, 1.3 seconds. Oh, but then Onshuts messes up the apex right there. Man, I mean, I wonder if that was because Kittle messed up and he was like, you know, thinking about it and stopped thinking about driving just for a split second. But, now the gap goes down by 0.8 within 2 seconds now. These two are the only two drivers who have not pit yet. You see Sab P3 with 27 second gap. You subtract 21 seconds from that, he's about 6-7 seconds behind Kittle in total time. So he's still net P3. Kittle is deciding to pit though now. Understandable, I guess. Where's BRJ? BRJ's just chilling on the apex. Oh man, Onshuts messing up without even BRJ like really
Killerloy
being in
is
front of him.
pitting. Let's see if he comes out in front,
He should-
behind
Yeah,
Seb.
he's definitely in front.
Wait, was that Seb?
Sab, yeah, Sab is totally behind him. Unless Kittle botches this exit.
Why Gustav got banned?
I don't know. Fantasy's messing around.
Okay, Killerloy is in front of Seb still, and also in front of Blue Leader, very far in front. And Esperance is still stuck behind Blue Leader.
What was that gap? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened to Kittle? He's currently 27
He was
seconds behind.
pitting, he was pitting.
What? Yeah, but that's like he lost way too much time there. He was like only 2 seconds behind Onshuts before pitting. He should be at 23. He must have messed up the entry like terribly or something. What? Oh, that sucks for him.
Or Onshuts was just super fast.
No, I don't know. Like, you know, I can see like half a second for Onshuts being super fast, but not what, like 5-6 seconds. I don't know. Anyways, Kittle stays in front of Saab, which is what's really important. Although it messes up the block, Saab might get overtaken. Nope. Saab almost had an opportunity. If he was just a little bit closer before that corner, he could have maybe gotten in there and gotten into the limbo to try to fight Kittle.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
just too far away.
Yeah, sadly. I mean, as long as he keeps that in his head, that Kittle keeps going for these block stops in that corner, he can maybe try to adjust his line on that section in the
Yeah.
future. If Kittle does make a mistake, he can like avoid this ghost entirely and get past. So like, he may have missed the opportunity here, but if he keeps it in his head that Kittle goes for these block stops, he can definitely try to do it in the future and maybe even get an overtake. Onshuts pitting, yeah, he's gonna come out way in front because that notification appears in chat when they're putting it into the pit. Yeah, he's coming out right now. Jeez. Yeah, no, like, I mean, okay,
That's-
Kittle is not too far.
But
Yeah,
still
he's-
a safe
yeah.
gap.
Yeah, it's still pretty big. Kittle lost a lot of time somehow. Interesting.
Okay, the half of the race is over now.
Mhm.
And there we have Blue Leader on P4. Oh, and Esper lost a lot of time.
Yeah,
And
Saab is
Seb-
currently right behind Killer.
But Killer still messed up this turn. He is faster on the whole track, but loses all the time in the same turn again.
Yeah. Gap increasing to 4.5. It's not looking too good. They are halfway through this race, and like it could fluctuate a lot. He could maybe get past on sets, and later in the race it catches up a little bit, but like it's not looking too hot.
Okay, Esperance was in the pit. And where's he? Oh, he comes out and has clean air. And here we have on-shots. With still a very safe gap to Killalol. And here we have Aspirants versus Oink. Wow, they are driving turn 1 so clean, all of them. I can remember the last races without boat cam and it was so hard for all drivers.
Yeah.
Every time when you are looking into turn 1, there was always someone who messed up the turn.
Honestly, yes. Yeah. Ooh, I wonder what happened. Kittle gaining or making the gap bigger between him and Sab and closing the gap a little bit between him and Onsets.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he like nailed a block stop or something. But yeah.
Okay, Seb goes to pit, hopefully. And then he has clean air. Yes, he is pitting.
A little bit shaky on the entry. Mo's a little bit on the side. That's gonna lose him maybe like a second or so.
Yeah.
Because you want to keep as much speed as possible to go through as many of these awkward strips as you can without losing too much. But unfortunate.
Okay, he should not lose any positions now anymore.
We're messing up a little bit on the exit. It's not going to do too well for him in the pacing game. But yeah, he comes out in the front without anyone around him at all. Super wide open field here. Both behind him and in front of him. There's no one near him at all. Jeez.
Also, what happened to Beer? He has done all pit stops, but he is still so far behind Ultra.
Yeah, he's still like 6 seconds behind the total time, and Ultra's pretty far behind. Ultra pitting, blocking up that gap. Maybe just want to get away from Oink. No, I mean, Oink is pretty far ahead of Ultra, so yeah. Kill a little pitting. Maybe trying to block off Sab, which is understandable, but has Ultra right in front of him. I wonder if he tried to avoid Ultra and then like already committed to the pit after seeing Ultra pit.
Now it's getting interesting because will Killalol come in front?
Oh yeah, for sure he will.
Sab. Yeah, but where's Sab?
Yeah.
Here.
Sab is right there. Oh, it's not that bad.
Right there. But they have now Ultra in front. And that makes stuff interesting.
It really does. If you're just driving alone without any back markers in front of you, it's really easy to just play it safe and like take safe lines, and they can't do anything about it because boat racing is stupid. But if you have a back marker, then the person in front of you has to respect the back marker a lot more, and that might leave holes in their armor, and you can get through the holes. Or simply they can even just hit the back of the back marker's boat and then bump and then go super wide and get overtake through that. So having a back marker really opens up a lot of options if you're following someone.
Just Aspirants left.
F. That sucks.
I also think he had to leave.
Let's see.
Because he is in New York City, and I don't know how the internet is there.
Oh, also letting Killalol pass and getting in between
but
him
not
and
Sab.
Yeah. Although he didn't do too hot of a job, I think Sab is a little bit too close to Killalol. So Ultra is currently in limbo. His Ghost is not blocking Sab. So I mean, if you can outpace him just a little bit, force Sab outside like that, then Sab goes behind the Ghost and now has to respect the Ghost. Yeah, that's a huge team play, I believe. I don't know if the team, I mean, it looks like it had to be a team to do that. So
they are not even in the team.
Ultra goes wide. I think he tried to let Sab pass, and then Sab went wide too and bumped him.
No.
Oh man. Currently on shots is about 8 seconds ahead, 9 seconds ahead. But I mean, looking at these pits are not done too well. I think they're losing a lot of time on these pits, like a lot more than 21. Like all of these drivers, I believe. So I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe all the shots will have a bad pit, get like 25-second pit, and then it'll be pretty close. We'll see. We are coming up like somewhat close to the end of the race. We're 2/3 of the way in, a little bit past 2/3. So I mean, Onshot still has 2 pits to do in what, like 7 laps? It's not that bad, but like, yeah, something to look out for. On this track, if they do a last lap pit, aka if the action bar says that they're on lap 30 of 30 when they enter the pit, then they have to do one extra lap via the plugins rules and how it functions. So yeah.
Okay, we have... Yeah, look at the gap between Killerloy and Onshots now.
Yeah, so if it's a pit delta of 21 seconds, then he's about 7 seconds behind.
Okay.
Which is a lot, maybe even 8. Yeah, 8. I wonder, I mean, like, does Onshots have a lot of air? Because, like, you could just,
He's in the pit,
Onshots
he's in the
is
pit.
yeah. I want to watch this exit. I didn't see the entrance, but I mean, I want to watch the exit, see what happens.
Okay, blue leader leads the race now.
Let's show blue.
Yeah, Altro and blue leader are teammates. Oh, that was clean by Onshots, a clean pit stop.
Yep, I did it just fine. Yeah, you can see a huge gap. Whereas Kittle is starting to lap 24 now, hits the wall tap now, yet Onshots is gone. Yeah. Damn. Saab still 2 seconds behind. This is our main fight right now. Everyone else has pretty big gaps. So that's, I guess people are, something that isn't super evident on the sidebar that experienced racers have to keep track of is pit delta. Because I mean, like, you could be, let's say like 16 seconds ahead of someone, but if they have one more pit done than you, then if you pit, you're gonna be like 5 seconds behind them. So you have to keep track of like undercuts, overcuts, and stuff. So I mean, just looking at the gap on the sidebar right now, it doesn't look like there's too much action except for Sab and Killalol. But I mean, let's see here. Blue is fighting against maybe
Sab
even
is pitting.
Saab.
Clean entry.
Saab.
There's Altro now in front of Sab, but not on the leaderboard.
I think Altro's a lap
Oh, who's
behind.
that? Beer. But
Beer,
also, he
ooh.
was also 1 lap behind.
Yeah.
Oh, messed
Yeah.
up the last section.
Exit. He's just taking the lazy route, which is understandable. If you just hug the wall, then you get a bump a little bit on the exit, but like it's better than messing it up a lot trying to do the unsafe route. But yeah, this is a little bit of time on the exit there, like about 1 second, I'd say. Which I mean, if he's trying to undercut to the roll, it's not too good of a play. I think he has to go for broke, especially on these last lap of the race. If he's been following Kittle for the past 20 laps,
Okay,
he has
Killer,
to keep his
Killer in the
pace.
pit now.
He's definitely gonna come out in front. Like the gap is
Yeah.
26 seconds, or is 26 seconds. There's no way. I mean, unless Kittle botches like the pit heavily. But I mean, I don't know. It just seems alright.
Yeah, blue leader needs 2 pits. And Killerloy is now coming out of the pit. Oh, he also messed it up, but stays in front, and there is Sab.
Yes, yeah, it is actually really close. Interesting. Damn, and they're out of the pits now, so they can't even like do pit games with each other. Sab just has to try to overtake him in his last 4 laps. I think
Yes.
Kittle shouldn't even bother trying to go for on-shots. It's like on-shots is like so 11 seconds, 9 seconds ahead.
Now
so
the only
yeah,
chance is to overtake him on track. Otherwise, he will be P3.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the battle for P1's over. I think Kittle just has to fight for P2 and just has to
But
focus on that.
blue leader is still a danger because he gained time.
Oh yeah, maybe.
He can be a problem for Sab.
I mean, if Blue does good pits, then I mean, yeah, if Blue does good pits, and has actually 21 seconds pit stops, then he could definitely come out in front of Sab. Because right now the gap is like what, 41 seconds? Yeah, 41, 42 even maybe, just 42 and a half. So yeah, if he does pit, he'll definitely come out in front twice. Then he's like right behind Kittle, and Kittle has been holding back Sab this whole race. I mean, I don't know. To wait and see. Coming up on his final lap of the race, Blue has to pit at some point. He has to pit actually this lap. Where is he? Here's Beer.
Blue leader should be not far behind Seb. Yeah, he's now into the arena section.
Yeah. Let's watch Blue the veteran forget to pit. That would be funny. This wouldn't be the first time. He goes for the pit. Alright. Understandable. Yeah, so he's gonna come out definitely behind onsets, but in front of Kittle just a little bit. Onset's also pitting. Alright. The onset's gonna exit the pit like.
And there we have
10 seconds
Oink.
there. These gaps are enormous. Yeah, not too surprising. We only have 7 drivers this race. Not too many back markers to work with, so big track.
Oh, and who
6
is
seconds
that?
per driver.
That is Altro now in front of Unshots.
Ooh, I mean it's not gonna do much. I'm just so far ahead, but
But that's
yeah,
the
like,
back
there's only 2
marker
laps left.
thing here.
Yeah. But Hilo also messing up that block stop also has to catch up to Beer, get past Beer, and then catch up to Onshots and overtake Onshots. Which is what, 10 seconds away now in 2 laps? I don't think it's gonna happen. Even with a back marker of Ultra. Like maybe if Beer wasn't there it'd be more possible. It definitely would be more possible if Beer wasn't there, but with Beer there.
I just realized it's bad evergreen team play because Altro let Killerloy and Seb pass.
But then yeah,
But-
could hold him up a little
but
bit for
Blue leader-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. And Blue
Unfortunate.
leader is pitting now. And now it's getting interesting. He is blue leader. And that is Killerloy. And that is Seb. They are definitely in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah, so Onshots is gone. I think he got P1 in the bag at this point. He got through this hard technical section of the track. Didn't lose that much time. Yeah, gap is enormous. He's got P1 in the bag. But we got Kittle and Sab fighting for P2. Sab's still behind Kittle all race. Coming up on his final lap of the race to see if he can change that. It's not looking like it's going to happen. They don't even have back markers now. Yeah, and this last section isn't very likely to happen. Anything to happen, really, either. Yeah, Kittle just taking it clean, safe. Yeah, I think that's going to just about do it. Onshots is your winner for the Boatpark Grand Prix for BRWC League B. You got Kittle coming in P2 straight away, and close behind him is Saab P3. Good job for all these drivers. Blue leader coming in P4. Sure, you would like to do better, but unfortunate. Things happen. Then way back, we got Oink and Ultra and BRJ. Yeah. Beer's a little bit too far behind for anything to really happen realistically with Ultra. So it's probably just going to be BRJ Pierce P7 and then just as Sprints P8 just disconnect.
Okay, Oink is now P5. And there is Altro in the start-finish straight. And he
P6.
crosses the line on P6. And that was
And then
Beer.
there's
Oh, that was close. Only
Yeah.
3 seconds.
And there's the results. Clean race.
Yeah, good race. That we only had 7.5 driver. Okay, then let's go to the podium. Oh yes, now is the Stinky Cup race. Wait, let me check where the race is.
Oh, fun.
Season calendar. Aprilia ring.
Hello.
Hello. What's up?
Hello. Interview.
Oh, am I supposed to? Oh, blue.
You can be here, that's fine.
Hi.
What's up? How's it going?
I don't hear you. Hold on.
It's alright.
No, yeah, I'm very quiet.
Fantasy.
Speak.
Not sure. Yeah, yes, yes.
Caution.
I speak, yes. Or is it
Hello.
still too low?
See here.
Okay. One, two, three evergreen standings? Yeah. And the driver. Wait, let me check that. Yeah. Top three are all evergreen drivers. And evergreen and evergreen also won the championship already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would say that's it with the stream.
Mm-hmm.
That's it with Season 6 League B. That was the last race. Fantasy is champion. Evergreen is team champion. And next week we have the final races of League C and Rookie League. And I think that will get very interesting. This season the standings in League C are definitely not decided yet. And in Rookie League we have Pana, already Mercy champion. But the teams are still not decided and it's very close. And yeah, we see you next week in League C and Rookie League.
See you guys, thank you for watching. Bye bye. Have a good one. Nice and sweet.
Bye.